was one of the very few who were fortunate enough to see the spars back in the day in Sheffield. And what I saw, I didn't see AJ in dramatic trouble. I didn't see AJ in dramatic trouble. I know that's what the rumours are. What I saw was a very competitive spar, and if it's anything like that, and Danny was very young at the time, and AJ was just, I think, a young pro, but fantastic. The two of them together. They're going to lock horns. They're going to light up Wembley on September the 21st. And whatever it's going to be thunderous action. And I think somebody's getting knocked out.
And those are the words of Adam Smith as he debunks all the noise, all the rumors that Danny Dubois stopped AJ in sparring. And you guys just heard what he said. Nobody really got into tremendous trouble or serious trouble, or like how Danny Dubois went with the narrative that's been going along a long time now. That's been going around a while. Okay, 7 years is a long time. That's almost a decade of what you did to a guy that you were nowhere on the level then. Now you get the opportunity to fight for the IBF, and he is your opponent, your first defense in taking on the guy that you claimed that you stopped in sparring or dropped in sparring. And Adam Smith just really debunked it because, you know, he was there. You know, he was the Sky Sports guy, and he was there looking at these guys, and he said, hey, he did say they were very competitive. He did say that. You're like, hey, it was a very competitive spar, and you know, this is going to be a good fight based on what I saw back then, and because Danny Dubois was very, very young at that time. You know what I mean? Because if he's only 26 years of age, he was a teenager when he did spar with Anthony Joshua, and that's showing a lot by itself. Okay, that's just like Filip Hrgovic, because Filip Hrgovic, the El Animal. Right, he got his reputation from beating up Deontay Wilder. Remember when he was like 18, 19 years old, and Wilder was about 26? And everybody kind of they clowned Wilder for like, oh man, you let this young guy, this kid beat you up. And really, you know, that's where Filip Hrgovic's buzz really came from. You know, big guy like that was taking it to the knockout artist at the time, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And, you know, and imagine if Filip Hrgovic said something like, hey, yeah, well, I knocked him out in sparring. You know what I mean? The only difference was they had proof because they had footage on these two going at it. You know, and it was really Wilder asking Filip to press the gas. That's why he was able to hit Wilder like he did, because he was egging on Hrgovic like, hey, hit me more, give me more, right? But, you know, imagine if that Hrgovic would have said that, just like Danny Dubois went with that narrative. Now, to be fair, you could say, well, you know, Adam, how do you know if Adam was there for all the sparring? You got a point right there. He might have not seen the sparring session where, you know, the infamous knockdown took place or whatever. But, you know, Adam Smith is a guy that witnessed that, you know, it wasn't as bad as what people think it is. And what he saw was the fact that Anthony Joshua and Danny Dubois were holding each other with each other. Okay, so I think if anything, you know, he's qualified based on who was there, because remember when Anthony Joshua said, hey, there were other people there too. They could have told you what went down. You know, he didn't stop me or whatever. Now, the thing is, he said he dropped them, not stopped them. So, you know, Anthony Joshua never said he wasn't dropped. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, based on what we heard, Danny Dubois agree that he dropped Anthony Joshua. You know, Anthony Joshua say he caught him with a good shot, but he didn't stop me. So the question was, did he drop you? But you guys tell me what you think of Adam Smith stating that he was there for those spars. I'm assuming he meant all of them. Not sure. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!